It's on fire, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a really nice way to title it.
What?
uh,
How I almost took my life.
yeah, I ain't know. That's to get people to see it.
You should have put like, never mind, never mind.
What?
What?
I'm about to say you should have put if you like fat monkey gorilla grip coochie. Chime in.
What is your
I
problem?
might do that for the stream.
This guy here.
This man agrees.
Hey, you know what? That ain't a bad idea.
You the real MVP.
Oh, shit. You loud. Hey Tyra, how you doing? Doing good, Kelsey. You doing good, Lamar?
Fuck no.
You the
Nah, I'm
real
playing
MVP.
good.
Yo, I'm straight.
Good, man. Take a look.
This man here out on Grand Theft Auto, man, I'm sick of him.
Drive and tell the story. I can't concentrate. I can't
Yeah,
concentrate.
you gotta do some kind of.
What's up, Antonio?
I'm gonna join your lobby, and I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
All right, y'all. Hey, can you hear the music? Is that shit too loud?
Who you talking to?
Anybody who see the stream? That's the music playing. Too loud. Appreciate the like, Tyra.
This man Darius ahead. That shit kills me every single time.
That shit
You the
fire.
real MVP.
Hey, appreciate
That
the
shit
share,
here.
Kari. Not too loud. Alright, so I'm gonna start this by saying what the definition of depression is.
First off, you need to ask how everybody's doing.
I did.
He really did.
Oh wow, damn, I guess I'm deaf.
Or stupid. No, I'm
Appreciate the
playing.
like.
What? See?
Look, depression by definition is a state of low mood and aversion to activity. It's classified medically as a mental and behavioral disorder. The experience of depression affects a person's thoughts, behavior, motivations, feelings, and sense of well-being. God damn it, I checked all that on the list back because I was in ninth grade, like back in high school, even a little bit of middle school. I started getting like badass acne on my face. I'm pretty sure you remember, Kelsey. I had a whole
Yeah, I
bunch of
do.
acne on my face. What's up, Darius? I mean, DA. My bad. God damn, dude.
Excuse me.
Bro! I thought that. Man, golly. Keep
What?
going, Darius.
What's up, DA?
What?
What?
Took your life.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said the same thing.
I'm finna get to it. So yeah, when I was younger, yeah, like I experienced like super bad acne when I was younger, and Kelsey was there. He remembered it. We went to the same school, and that shit was like really bad. Like I had big ass boils on my goddamn face, That shit was like red. Sometimes that shit might be green, especially in the wintertime. It only turned green because it was dry. It's like, it's not like I wasn't washing my face or anything, because I was washing it twice a day. But it's like, I think it was just puberty. It used to get like worse and worse and worse every year. And it's like when I be in the classroom and people would just stare at me, and sometimes the pimples would just burst like out of nowhere. And people like, ugh, what the fuck, bro? Your shit bleeding. What the fuck? Everybody just started laughing and shit. I gotta go to the bathroom because I mean, I can't see what the hell on my face. I couldn't even feel when the damn pimples burst. So, never, I guess try to have conversation with anybody. I try to avoid it because I don't want nobody staring at my face while I'm talking to people. So I got used to not talking to people, and I became the quiet kid. Everybody used to say, "Oh, dude, it's so quiet, it's so quiet." That's only because I didn't want to, start a conversation. I didn't want nobody to look at my face. So, along with the acne, I was overweight as well. So wearing like stylish clothes wasn't it for me. I had to wear shit that fit because I'm already short. So wearing like 2XL shirts, like that shit would come down to my thighs and shit, like having a goddamn nightgown. That type of look gets roasted too in school, especially in high school. Especially the school I went to. I went to a school in the hood, so everybody joined you by anything.
Yeah, those are some horrible people.
Uh, with me having all them type of issues, being short, being fat, being having acne, bad acne at that. Wish I could like put up some pictures. It was just a lot. So I ain't really, have any friends like that. I mean, of course I had Kelsey, had a few friends. During this time, I was talking to DA during this time on the game, so I had him, but he was like in Texas and shit. But I didn't really have friends like that. And of course, as a male, during that time I'm going through puberty, my body going through some changes too. So like I'm trying to talk to girls, and it's hard to talk to girls and having those three factors affecting my life. It's like, damn, I used to like give up hope and just say fuck it, it's not gonna have a girlfriend. But one day in the band, I had met this girl. I ain't really gonna say her name, but I met this girl, and she was fine. At least I thought so. But she was
wow.
She was fine. She was fine. And tried to talk to her, and she actually gave me the time of day, despite me having all these internal issues. So, well, let me back up a minute. Along with them internal issues, I also had like at home issues too. Cause I have the typical stereotypical black boy life where you only grew up with one parent, a single mom at that. My dad, he was in prison for the majority of my life, so I used to always thought like, damn, all my peers, they have their mom and their dad, and they get to have the nicest clothes, they get to go to Six Flags all the time. Maybe like during Christmas, they used to come back from Christmas break having like the freshest clothes and the freshest shoes, but I can't really have all that because my mom is only on one income, and she's trying to provide for me, my brother, and her. She got 3 mouths to feed, so that shit was kind of hard to do that and buy all the aesthetic things I had, aesthetic things that I wanted. Luckily, she was able to buy me a game system. Other than that, man, we grew up poor as fuck. So to counteract all my issues, I joined the band to get more social, and it actually helped because it forced me to talk to people. I sure wasn't talking to people when I wasn't in the band. So back to the girl. I met the girl and ended up talking. Ended up dating in high school. Where y'all say, yes, we fell in love, and yes, it was dumb to fall in love in high school. So that shit don't matter anyway. You can't
Yeah,
tell,
but
huh?
yeah, but we all fell in love in high school, so it wasn't dumb.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, if I go back in time, I can't tell 15, 16-year-old self that, you know, I was very stubborn back then. I didn't want to listen to nobody, especially about my love life. Because, you know, me and my mom used to get into it all the time. Girl I was seeing, and to get a lot of arguments. She told me I should be doing that, or she should be doing this, or she should be doing that. Hard trying to develop relationship
What the
between my
hell? Y'all was in
mom.
high school. Y'all can't do much.
Yeah. It was hard trying to develop that relationship between my mom and my girlfriend at the time. Because I guess, you know, my mom has some experience with dating, of course, because she's older. So I'm pretty sure she already knew, like, shit wasn't going to pass anyway. So it wasn't really no point in trying to get a deep, close bond with some girl who probably won't be here in the future. So, things are going good with her for a while. She go on dates. I ain't really had no car.
Motherfuckers used to come to high school matching.
They used to come to high school matching. For the first half a year to a year, we was like in that deep, you know. Man, you just killed me. In that honeymoon stage, as you would call it. And the following year, things just changed. Like, she really just stopped being like how she was when we first got together. Now she was being all distant. You know, she wasn't really happy to see me per se. Whenever I used to see her in the hall, try to, you know, give her hugs and shit. I'm pretty sure y'all seen or did a church hug before. Y'all give them down one arm hugs and shit. She used to do that to me. I'm like, damn. And when she used to see other guys in the hallway, she used to give them like big, meaningful hugs and shit. I be like, well, damn, this how you treat your own boyfriend? Like, you don't want to give me no affection, but you give other guys affection. And I get maybe she didn't know how to give affection, but I try not to use that excuse because she used to do it at first. So why change it? If you didn't know how to do something at first, why would you do it? So I brought that up to her, brought the issue up to her, and she said I was insecure and shit, and that really that little insecure word really put a bad taste in my mouth. Even today, like, if somebody brings up their feelings to you, don't invalidate it saying that they're insecure. I could see, if I was being insecure, if I told her like, if a random guy said hi to her and she said hi, then I get mad and say, hey, don't be talking to niggas like that. Like, that's insecure. But you blatantly like doing something that I'm not cool with, and it's something that's valid, and you still doing it. That shit really takes a toll on it took a toll on me. And now I'm around here thinking that I'm not enough for this one person that I say I quote unquote love, and she say that she quote unquote love me back. So there's nothing like being in a relationship and not feeling enough for a person. Granted, I'm still in high school, so I shouldn't be having all these deep feelings, but fuck it, I did. So,
Bro, that's how high school was.
Yeah.
You thought everything was serious back then.
yeah. I used to try to bring it up to my mom, and I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm up here thinking that she would change, maybe over time she would change. But my mom and my friends are telling me, nah, bro, leave her, bro, leave her. I was like, nah, I'm going to stay because, ain't that what love's supposed to be about? Saying stupid shit. Because now, if I've experienced issues in a relationship, I told my partner and she didn't, and stuff wasn't rectified, nigga, I'm leaving. Like, now, But back then I wasn't doing that. I wanted to stay. So, my mom was really adamant about me leaving her. It caused a lot of arguments, like actual bad argument. I used to, just have shouting matches all the time. One day, I guess I got disrespectful. I ain't gonna say I did get disrespectful. And she took my my Xbox 360. And, me going through all my, I guess, being insecure about myself as far as physically, me being on Xbox and playing online back then, that was like my gateway to, happiness. Because, you're already playing online. You ain't gonna never see none of these people in real life unless you develop. So talking shit online back then, just talking
Can't say that no more.
But yeah, you can't say that no more. But back then, talking shit online, just talking shit. It used to be fun. Like, you used to really be on the game all fucking day back then. Back when online was popping like that. So that was like my gateway. My mom took that. So, let me back up a little bit. Another thing that contributed was me being in band in high school, being in drumline, and I became the section leader. So me being the section leader, it's like maybe 30 people in the drumline. And it's only one of me. And I gotta get all the 29 other people together so we can like play good and look good. But it's hard to do that when everybody want to do their own thing. So it's like that. So it's like they wasn't respecting me as a section leader. And I felt kind of shitty about it. I was like, damn, I have the skills. Maybe I just don't have the leadership skills. And that shit was hard to develop leadership skills on the spot. I used to get fussed at all the time by my band director how, I'm not being a good section leader. I need to do better and shit. And I trying to tell him that I'm trying to do this shit, but it's hard. It got so bad that I quit band in high school for a short while. And so, sum it up, me having acne, being short, being fat, having a girlfriend that don't really want to show me affection or anything, don't really care about me, just going through the motions. She's just there for the aesthetics, like matching and shit, me taking her on date, that's what she there for. But any of the non-material thing that she didn't want nothing to do with me. And then me being a bad section leader and me having problems at home with my mom, arguing and stuff. She took my game. All that shit just, built up. And I was like, well, damn, am I not good enough for anything? Can't play the game. Can't have a safe relationship. Shit, even if I do get out of this relationship, it ain't like I'm getting another one because everybody be teasing me about my damn acne and my weight and my height. So I was like, fuck it, maybe the world would be better without me. I remember like sitting in the room one day and I didn't have shit to do because I didn't really have cable in my room. Only had I had one of the first smart TVs you can get on Netflix and shit, but the Wi-Fi was kind of weak. So all I had was my damn phone. And I remember, just one night I was just sitting in the darkness and I went in the kitchen and I got the biggest, sharpest knife I can find. And I ran my finger across the knife to see if it was sharp, and it did cut my finger. I said, okay, I'm gonna use this knife. Went in the room, sat down in the closet in darkness, couldn't see shit. I couldn't even see the knife, but I felt the tip of it. And I proceeded to get that knife and just try to push that shit through my stomach. And I still have that scar to this day where, I was pushing the tip in and it just started bleeding. Then next thing you know, something just stopped me from doing it. This probably ain't worth it. I started thinking about, all the people I would hurt. All the people I would hurt if I were to, stab myself and just bleed out. And I used to, before I started thinking about the whole knife idea, I looked up on Google, like, how to commit suicide without it hurting. And, when you look that shit up on Google, they automatically put the suicide and depression hotline on the main page, and I skipped all that, went to like the third page, and I actually to a website that's really all about suicide. And there's like, you get a knife, stab yourself in a certain part of your abdomen, you'll feel it, but you'll get it like a quick death because you'll bleed out instantly. Like I think it's an artery right there or some shit. So I tried to do it. I tried to push that knife in, and I was crying and shit. And my mom was there, but since we had like an argument prior, the apartment was it's pretty big, so she couldn't really hear shit because I stayed in the back of the house. I was just crying, just saying, damn, should I do this? Should I not do this? I started pressing the knife towards me, that shit was hurting. I started bleeding a little bit. And something just said, don't do it. And I did it. And I was just still crying. I was like, damn, maybe I should have did it. He still me, he ain't changing the fucking thing. Still dealing with these issues. The only thing I'm not dealing with is that suicide shit. One day, that next day, I just it's gonna sound silly, but I started watching Naruto for the first time. I literally like binge watched that whole motherfucking series, and me like seeing Naruto's glow up from when he was little to when he became a teenager. That shit really inspired me because it's like, damn, Naruto had the same depression. Like he felt like an outcast. Everybody fucking hated him, and everybody wished he was dead. That nigga didn't even commit suicide. That nigga did. He just kept, following his damn path. I was like, damn, maybe I should do the same thing, follow my damn path. So that summer, I started, on my weight loss journey. And it wasn't really like a strict exercise program. Nigga, all I did was play the game the whole day, playing Call of Duty or Halo. And every time I died, I did 20 push-ups. That's all I fucking did all summer. And I didn't even eat healthy. All I ate was fucking cup noodles 3 times a day. And I just dropped weight like a motherfucker. I don't know how I did it. It's probably an unhealthy diet, but that shit worked. All them push-ups, all them sit-ups. Then next thing you know, I was trying to apply for a job. I was like, okay, I dropped the weight. I can't fit my fucking clothes anymore. I can't fit my fucking clothes anymore. I need to get a job and buy some new clothes. I ended up working at Six Flags. I was still depressed a little bit, but it wasn't as bad. So it was hard trying to get friends at Six Flags too. But being at Six Flags, you gotta talk to people, random people. You should probably see 1,000 faces a day. You gotta do that shit, or you're not gonna fire you. You gotta be social. So me being at Six Flags really did help, being social. First, I got the appearance down. I got the social part down. Now I'm still struggling with the acne. And for the acne, how I solved that, I really just stopped giving a fuck. I really just didn't care what people had to say about my face, because it's I went to dermatologists and people were saying that it's natural. It's like, what the fuck is the problem? Why is me having acne such a big deal to you? That's how I thought of it. I ain't really stopped having acne until I became an adult, until I turned 21. That shit gone now. But, how I cope with my height? I just said fuck it to that too. I can't control my height, and me not being your preference in dating, fuck it, bro. I just find somebody who accepts my height for what it is. Eventually I did. And
That's how it be though.
yeah.
I just start kind of giving a fuck with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You're not giving a fuck. I think that was the best thing I ever did in my life, just not giving a fuck. I thought it was hard not giving a fuck because I had such a big heart. I care about a lot of shit. Over time, I just stopped. People started teasing me. I started snapping back at their ass. Even started fighting. Fuck it, bro. You're not finna tell me I'm not worth like being a human being just because I have some stuff that I can change instantly, or some stuff that I can't control. Like, you're not finna bully me about that shit no more. Over time, you know, people just stop fucking with me. That's how I got through my depression. That shit was hard because it's like nigga didn't want to eat. A nigga didn't want to talk to people. Yes, playing the game was my gateway, but shit, sometimes I ain't even want to fucking do that. But I'm worried about, damn, why don't this girl like me? Or damn, how, you know, we got to present a fucking PowerPoint tomorrow, and I'm nervous to get up in the front of the board to say shit. I'm overthinking about that shit. Me dealing with my mom, she always telling me what's wrong, and I'm telling her nothing, and she get mad when I don't tell her what's wrong, so that starts an argument. Just me dealing with all that shit, it's hard. I know I probably don't have like harshest depression story, but the fact of the matter is, I still experience that shit, and I still remember how it made me feel, and I don't never want to experience that shit ever again. And I promise myself that I won't ever experience that type of shit again. That shit not worth it. Suicide not worth it. Caring about what other people think not worth it. Yeah, that's pretty much my little short story.
Bro. I ain't even gonna cut you, bro.
And it's not like you don't have to have like the saddest depression story. A lot of folks go through the same thing you went through.
Yeah, bro.
Some people don't make it up out of there, so you know it's always an accomplishment that you got up out that situation.
Yep.
Cause I
That shit
know I
kinda
went
got
through
to
my
me,
shit.
bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
That shit kind of got to me, bro. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, man.
Damn, fam. I didn't know you was going through that, bro. I wish I knew.
Yeah, shit, I ain't tell nobody. The only person I told was my mom, and she gave me the most shit about it. So I was like, shit, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Fuck it. Nah, bro, shit. I was getting emotional trying to think about like all the trying to relive all them past memories. I was like, damn, I was really sitting in that damn dark ass closet. I couldn't see shit. And all I remember feeling was a damn knife and fucking tears rolling down my eyes. That's all I remember feeling. Good. Tune into.
Well, look what happened. I mean, now you're engaged to be married. You done graduated from college. You're in a good career field.
Yeah. You know, me back then, I ain't see all this shit. You know, I can't see into the future. And I'm supposed to like manifest and do all that shit, think positive, but man, I wasn't trying to hear all that. If it ain't happening now, then I felt like it was just a lot of patience.
Yeah, you had
Shit.
baby steps.
I need a shot, bro. Fuck this shit. I can't do this shit.
That's crazy though. He took baby steps, man. He first worked on the shit he felt insecure about, and he pulled himself out of that. That shit is admirable. Cause I had to do damn near the same exact things.
Fuck, bro.
Cause high school is a
I really hate to
horrible
hear
place.
that, bro.
Especially going through like a hood high school, yeah, bro. That shit, survival of the fittest. You know, I mean, you probably didn't really go to a hood high school. I'm pretty sure you had hood because there, Lauren, Brady.
Man, no, it was still hood. Cause like when I graduated from middle school, they closed down Crim High School. So everybody from Kirkwood and I think Bankhead had went to Grady. So it was damn near the hood. It's just like half the other people that was just white people. So
Appreciate y'all.
So, you know, had to go through a lot of shit. But yeah, that depression shit, that shit is wild,
Thank
man.
you, Amber. I had to mute
Yeah, that's a
Thank you,
motherfucker.
man. Thank you.
And then sometimes you'll think that the shit over with,
Yeah, you're right.
but then it's like you
Yeah,
really ain't
already
even,
shot
like
and already- that
confront
shit
the problem
fire.
at
That shit
hand.
fire.
So it's like you just kind of like just putting it in your back pocket and just keep on going.
That was a couple years ago became an alcoholic, man. How did you get through that, bro? How did you get being a, I mean,
That shit is a
you know,
motherfucker
being
though.
an alcoholic? Hell yeah, Malcolm. Appreciate that, bro.
You good over there, DA?
Yeah, Destiny, you're a little late, man. You're a little late.
Bro, no, bro.
He said no.
No, bro.
Well, I mean, I had fun, like my last years, but beginning of the years, fuck us.
That really sucks, bro.
Go see Lamar. I wanna.
I'm glad you made it through it too, bro.
I'm trying to wait for
That
DA to
shit-
get his thoughts together. Cause I'm
That shit-
pretty
that
sure
shit-
when I tell
shit
my
hurt.
story, he gonna probably be crying too.
That shit hurt, bro. Honestly, I really just lost a cousin last year to suicide, bro. And I really hate that shit can really fuck up somebody, bro. It's like, it's almost like an irrational decision that you making, bro, but it's like, fuck,
Yeah,
at this
bro,
point,
hey,
you have
Jesus
nothing.
Christ.
Gotta have
That's
something.
the only
to
thing you're
cope with
thinking
shit.
about, bro.
It usually be a whole bunch of things going
That bottle, that was
through,
the best thing.
and then there's
Yeah.
one thing that
Talk
happens
to
be
shit.
like
I'm
that. There'd be
man, was the best motherfucker I talked to. I guess it's different.
That'd be
when
the
you older.
impulse point,
That shit hurt
so-
the most when you older.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, bro, Darius, I love you, bro. I'm glad you shared that shit, man.
Yeah, love you, bro. Glad you was able to get yourself up out of there.
Too, man. Shit.
I'm mad you didn't tell me none of this stuff.
I ain't tell nobody. Ain't think nobody want to fucking.
I mean, granted, we were like in 2 different grades. I was like a grade ahead of you.
Yeah. And robbery. Fuck, man.
Oh Lord, they shooting.
Fuck.
So with my depression, it never got to the point of me wanting to kill myself or harm myself.
Go in it.
It was just more so I just wanted all the shit to go away. And I always just questioned everything. Religion, my grandparents, all that type of stuff. So Darius Lamar, and I think DA knows, but back in '08, my mom, she passed away of a drug overdose. My mom, she never really could afford a house or an apartment or anything like that, so we were always moving across town, hotel to hotel, this, that, and the third. So whenever I make like a friend or something, it always hurt me to always just up and leave them. But I mean that's just how it was at the time. So I was 14 when she passed, and a 14-year-old going from damn near being like in a, I ain't gonna say a stable household because my household was not stable. But going from, being able to almost do whatever you want to do, just being out all times of the night, this, that, and the third, and then going to like a strict religious household with some, older folks, that shit wears you down. Because I was honestly expecting the same treatment when I moved in with my grandparents, but that was not the case. I had to go to church every Sunday and never been to church a goddamn day in my life. Did not like going to church at all. And it was just different. I couldn't really go outside like that. I didn't have a cell phone all throughout high school. I had to buy my first cell phone. That wasn't even until I got my first job at 19. Only friend that I could have over was my homeboy Andrew and his brother James. And we're actually still cool to this day. He actually just got married. And dealing with that and having my mom pass away unexpectedly, that really took a toll on me, because I had friends where I was staying at before, and then I moved to a whole different area of town. I went to Turner Middle School, so it was kind of like difficult to make friends. Darius was the first person I met, but I'll probably say over time Andrew became my best friend. Darius, he was still there, but since we were in 2 separate grades, we really didn't like see much of each other like that. So I really just, could not, do much. And my grandparents, they really weren't supportive at all with, what I had going on. because dealing with a parent's death at 14 and then that parent being so close to you, you know, you of course you have feelings and thoughts about it, but it's just that you don't know how to get it out. And it would be times where me and my grandparents would get into arguments and stuff, and my grandma, she would bring up my mom, she would call her a crackhead, a dope fiend, all that type of stuff. And of course, no 14-year-old wants to hear that shit. So it'll be times where I'll just leave the house, and I'll probably leave the house for maybe like 2-3 days, stay the night at some friend's house, and they'll just lock the door on me. So I really didn't see myself getting far in life whatsoever. But I just went through the motions of it. Went to high school. I had a pretty decent time at high school. It wasn't the best, but I mean, it was what it was. Then my senior year, my father passes away. And for those that you don't know, I'm black, white, and Hispanic. So I get a call from my grandmother overseas, basically
He's
saying,
biracial.
"Hey, shut up." So apparently my grandmother from my dad's side was in contact with my grandparents from my mom's side. She calls them and basically tells them, "Hey, you know, my dad died." So they tell me that, so now I have two parents gone. Granted, I didn't really have that much of a relationship with my father, so it really didn't hit me as hard as it did with my mom. But I'll probably say what was the real turning point of it was when I did not graduate high school on time. And my grandparents, they kicked me out. In Georgia, we had a certain test called the Georgia graduation test. You had to pass all certain parts of it to basically to get your diploma. I failed each part. And it got to the point to where my grandmother, she bought me like hella textbooks and all this type of stuff trying to help me, you know, study for the test. She took away my PlayStation, all that type of stuff.
I appreciate the
to where I
work,
just,
Trey.
you know, had to study. So I did just that, studied. Failed my test again. So at this point, I'm just like, fuck school. I'll get it how I get it when it comes to me. And I want to say the driving point that really made me want to go to school and get my shit back was my friends. I don't have that much of a family, so I really do take great pride in, you know, who I bring in my inner circle. I may argue with them niggas and call them all types of names and stuff, but I really do appreciate them. Andrew, Rupert, Lamar, Andre, Darius, DA, all y'all. I apologize if I left some names out. But all of them, they all went on to do, you know, good things with their life, and I'm like, damn, I just have this one little thing holding me back from actually being something in life. So what happened was I, you know, buckled down. I did what I had to do. I handled my business. I ended up getting my diploma like later on that year of 2013. But I didn't like physically receive my shit till that next year. So all this is going on and stuff, and you know, I'm happy I finally got my diploma and you know everything, but I'm still kind of sort of feeling empty inside. I swear I held on to this shit for about 12 years. And I went to therapy. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard me talk about therapy before. I went to therapy last year. And from the time I got out of high school to now, of course, there's been some wild shit that's been going on with me and stuff. But I just decided to get professional help. So went to therapy. And the root of my issue was I did not come to terms with my mom's death. So the therapist was like, well, what you should do,
What's up, Jay? Appreciate you
just
trying
take
to
a day,
get
not a whole day, but just go up to the cemetery,
Kelsey love my name.
take some flowers up there,
You say you can't
and
get
just
everybody.
talk. So I'm looking at her crazy as hell. 'Cause I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, she in the ground. I mean, it's not like I'm finna get a reply back. So she was just like, just do it. So it was like last year, November, I get to the cemetery. And this is the first time I've been there since she passed. I get there, I see her headstone. I had some flowers in my hand. I swear, and as soon as I saw that shit, I just fell down and I just started crying. Sometimes shit like that just, you know, hits you. So I was literally sitting up there at Lincoln Cemetery for about 2 hours just talking. And with that being like the root of my depression, along with other facts. But we not gonna get into all that stuff because boy, I could go on for days. But with that being my main source of my depression, and for me to like overcome that, I've really been blessed to say the least. Like now I'm more open with my emotions towards women because I used to play women like a goddamn fiddle, boy. That shit was horrible. And I knew that that wasn't the way to go at all because eventually some shit would catch up with me. So I was in therapy for maybe like 2 months. Am I in a better headspace? Yes. Am I 100% good? No, but I'm on the way to that. As a matter of fact, next weekend I actually take my physical agility test for the police department. And looking back on my life with everything that's gone on with me, with my mom passing, my dad passing, my grandparents stealing money from me, and just not feeling worth a damn, the odds were definitely against me, and shit could have went so much worse. But I am thankful for the people that are around me, and I do appreciate them. My name is Kelsey McWhorter, and that was my TED Talk. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
This man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it could have went bad for him.
It really could have, bro.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm glad you
it's
made
like
it through that
that.
shit, bro. Losing both of them too, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and then I don't really have that much of a family at all either. So, when me and Andrew started like hanging around each other like more often, he would always invite me over to his house for like family gatherings. So I would always be over there for like July 4th. I'll be over there for their birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and seeing all that type of stuff. It's good to be around, but it kind of just puts like a bad feeling in your body because it's like damn,
because
all these people. Yeah, because it's like all these people here, they love each other, they, big family stuff, but it's like, damn, I ain't got shit.
Hey, Kels, you got comments to tend to on the line. You can
Oh, Lord. Okay, let me.
Fuck, bro.
I love to see y'all love on each other. Gay. Nah, I'm playing. This is really good live. Sending y'all love and hugs. Heart, heart, heart. Therapy helps so
I
much.
thought we was gonna be talking about depression, like the whole, I didn't know I was gonna be on this bitch crying and shit.
Hey, depression.
Yeah, that's a sensitive topic, big dog.
Yeah.
Especially
Now,
among the black community, because a lot of folks don't even. We're just now the generation talking about it.
Yeah.
Our older generations, they just call you crazy, and
And just keep it moving.
yeah.
But
That shit, dog, Kelsey. I'm glad you lived through that shit and you here to tell the story, bro, because I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I really
And
don't.
then,
Amber, shit.
And then like seeing all my friends, their parents are alive. They may not have the best relationship with them, but they're there. Like Lamar, he has his mom, dad, and stepdad. He doesn't really get along with his. Okay, we ain't gonna get into that.
I don't fault that nigga.
Okay, my fault.
I was just talking about that nigga.
I don't like that nigga, man. That nigga.
Look, that nigga be sending my sister money and then gonna goddamn try to just keep up with me. Like, what you been up to? He be like, why you don't pick up my calls? Nigga, drop some money, nigga. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, Amber. Yeah, I know you still dealing with that shit. That's tough, man. I know your brother was, your heart. Shit crazy.
Hey,
Man,
Lamar,
for the
stop
most
dodging
part-
me, bro.
You said what?
Stop dodging
He
me.
said stop dodging him.
I'm in the Western Conference Finals, sir. I don't have time to play with you. Oh, no, I had already started the game. My bad.
Oh, okay.
When you started sending the invites. What you were saying, Kelsey?
But yeah, most of our parents, not parents, but most of our friends have their parents in their lives. They just probably don't have a good relationship with both of them.
Actually, it is.
And I just don't have none of that. So
Yeah.
Lamar, he's invited me over his house numerous times for like different holidays and stuff. I do appreciate it, but like we're grown now, so I be working. So
Okay,
just
so?
getting- Oh, then bring me a plate, then, nigga. And my grandparents, we had a real bad relationship because they actually kicked me out. They kicked me out when I was like 19, like right after I got my diploma, because I was questioning money. Another thing that needs to be talked about is frugal ass black folks. I hate that. Wait, is frugal when like they want money or they just don't have it?
Frugal is when they cheat or tight with money.
Okay, yeah, then that's exactly what it is. So, for y'all that don't know, after my mom passed, I was supposed to apparently be getting a social security check from my mom. I was also receiving my father's child support money. Altogether, I was probably bringing in a little $1,400 by myself. So when I finally had the money to get a cell phone, I had texted my sister and I was like, "Hey, Jessica, my grandfather, he gave me this check, but it don't look like no regular like Wells Fargo, Bank of America check." And she was like, "Send me a picture of it." So I sent her a picture of it, and she was like, "That's Pam's money." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Yeah, you supposed to been receiving that since she was like 14 or whenever she passed." I said, "Well, this is my first time seeing it." The first time I saw that check, that was my last check that I was receiving because I was done with school. So I questioned my grandparents about it, like, where's this money, coming from? And where's like the child support money that my dad was sending? They got so mad at me, I started putting two and two together, and we basically got into a shout match, and they kicked me out. I did not see they asked for maybe like 2 years. Because I was staying with two of my coworkers at the time, and I had decided to just pop up on them just to visit, just to see how everything's doing. 2 years done passed, so they gonna probably put this type of shit behind them. Did I? Nope. So I go to their house, and they stay in the hood, so the outside is like a regular brick house. I go in that motherfucker. That whole house is damn brand new. So to this day, I believe that they pocketed most of my money that I was receiving from the time I was 14 to 18. And when it came time when they kicked me out, they went on ahead and used that money to remodel their house. And it's one thing if they don't have the money like that. If they're
These
just
the
like
same
living
ones you got
off
the
of,
warm milk for?
yeah, bro. Niggas had me living like Oliver Twist, like Oliver Twist.
Had his ass in the cover under the staircase. No, that's messed up. I'm sorry.
So it's not like they were broke or anything. Because my grandfather, he was a retired trucker from Roadway, and he's also a 33rd degree Freemason. So he receives a stipend from that as well too. My grandmother, she's also a higher ranked Eastern Star. That's basically like a female version of the Freemasons. And she was a traveling registered nurse. So I'm like, y'all have the money? Why y'all need mine? And they just got so defensive, right? And it's like if I would have had no problem if they like had the money in a secret account and they're like, "Okay, Kelsey, here you go," and then like it'd be like some shit on there. I would have appreciated that because that would have took care of a lot of problems.
Hey, not your grandparents though, bro. What the fuck? They supposed to be the ones watching out for you.
Right. And
They supposed to take the road. What about your godparents, bro?
So
you having them?
Yeah, I had one. Her name was Tanya. I'm not gonna throw dirt on her name. No, never mind. Fuck it, I am. So here's what happened. No, cause what she did was fucked up. So Tanya and my mom were best friends. She sung at my mom's funeral and everything. And she had looked me in my eyes and she was like, "Kelsey, I'm gonna make sure that you're basically taken care of." Now, you could take that, just many different ways. At that point, I just wanted, someone to vent to or just somewhere to go when I just want to, just get away from it all. And I thought that she was going to be that person. After the funeral, I did not hear nothing from her at all. To this day, I have not heard from that lady whatsoever.
That's the godparents' job, fam.
Yep.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. I have not seen that lady since I was like freaking 14. And I understand
And
people
you
have their
knew her,
own
too.
separate, and I understand people have their own separate lives where they, go through their own stuff. But dog, you could have a phone call or something.
Or something,
It's
bro.
not even like I was asking for
You the
money.
godparent.
I just wanted somebody to talk to. This is your best friend that passed. I'm her son. You call me son as well. Hell, treat me like it.
She calls you son when she was alive. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Oh, some shit, fam. Where y'all from,
And
man?
then, yeah. And
I ain't like this in
Fuck.
Texas, bro.
And crazy fact. So, I actually have a brother and a sister. My brother, he passed away last year. He passed away last year, October. And my sister, I found out about her in 07. So, my sister, she was robbed at... God damn, I've been through a lot. My sister, she was robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And Lamar, he remembers this because it was really Lamar Rupert's fault that day. What? What? So...
That nigga said, Lamar, what I gotta do with this? Like, how
All
wild,
right, but I ain't gonna get into details of what happened with her. But basically, me and her were staying with her adoptive parents for maybe like a week after she had got robbed because she was scared to, come back to the apartment, which is understandable. So me and her adoptive father was having a heart-to-heart, and he was telling me shit that I've never known before, ever. He said, when I got word that Pam died, the first thing that I said was, where's Kelsey gonna go? Will Kelsey be in a nice, stable home? And he reached out to my grandparents the day after my mom passed, and he basically offered to take me in and be my legal guardian. My grandparents said no. My whole entire time that I was staying with my grandparents, I did not get to see Jessica at all. Why? Because I'm pretty sure Jessica knew the truth of how they were. So they decided to keep her away from me, which is fucked up. So her dad was basically like, I put Jessica through college. She graduated top 10% of our class. She was active with, school and stuff. She was never really failing. And I just thought, since I did so good with Jessica, I owe it to Pam, that's my mom, I owe it to Pam to, take you in and do the same. Because I wanted to give you a loving home so you could be around people that, that can appreciate you. Now, I don't know how exactly, your grandparents raised you, but I can definitely swear that if you were to come with me after Pam died, you would have been in a way better situation. And I believe it. God damn, nigga just shot the shit out of me.
What you want,
yo.
GTA?
Hell yeah. Niggas just got there and came around the corner and clapped my shit. But yeah, so sometimes family is not what it's supposed to be.
Man, don't get me started about family.
They say blood ain't thicker than water, but that shit kind of fake sometimes.
Cause like I can literally count on my hands, like one hand, how much my grandparents have came through for me. It's like once or twice. But like niggas like Lamar, Darius, James, Andrew, they've came for me clutch as hell.
And I don't even fuck with you like that.
Right. I don't even like you like that.
I can't stand your motherfucking now.
I don't even know where did I meet you at? I met you on Tinder.
Why did we meet on Tinder? Why? Hi.
Exits chat.
Because you got some comments to tend to.
Jesus, Jeremiah Lamont Christ.
This man, who is that?
What you mean, who is that?
Who you just said? I ain't learning my name in church.
Yeah, you didn't learn about his middle name. His middle name Jeremiah Lamont.
Bro,
I'm sorry that I didn't know about that. Depression is a serious thing, and sometimes you don't know when you're going through it until somebody points it out. Frugal is being cheap instead of money. The warm milk. Bro, that shit was horrible. And then my grandparents, since they was fucking old, like, they didn't eat, like, sweet cereal. So I wake up in the morning, getting ready for school, eating some goddamn Cheerios. Not Honey Nut Cheerios, but goddamn Cheerios. And then had to pop open the warm milk on the floor. And, man, that shit, hey, man, that shit, I just got mad.
That nigga had powder milk.
Bruh, that shit was horrible.
Hundreds.
Like it's
Somebody
the
had
Great
said-
Depression or something.
Somebody said, "Goddamn, I would sue them." And what's crazy, my sister had said that, and I actually talked to a lawyer, and they said even though
Right.
they did, I mean, you can show proof that they kind of sort of did pocket your money and do this with it. The judge still won't let it. The judge still won't let you win in your favor because you were a minor at the time. So the minor, so the money had to go to the legal guardian.
Yeah, because all they gonna say is they was just using it to take care of you.
Yeah.
Right. Personally, I will block all of them. Oh God, cause look, let me tell you something, bro. I swear, I make more money than my goddamn grandparents and everybody else now, and they still be asking me for shit. I did have them on block though for a good little while. People can be so evil and heartless. Shame on them grandparents for robbing you of both a loving home and your damn money. Hey, y'all keep on talking like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the ski mask tonight. On Tinder, oh wow, that's some old shit. Yeah, bro, that shit killed me, bro. Somebody said rob them. Bet I'm finna go get the ski mask.
Exactly.
But I mean, you just gotta deal with things one step at a time. Don't confront all your problems all at once, cause you ain't gonna do nothing but wear yourself out. Mentally, physically, spiritually, all that stuff. And sometimes some people don't even deserve your energy for certain come on now, what I'm looking for? Confrontations.
Yeah.
Cause get what though? My grandparent broke a hell right now, but guess what? I'm up. I'm up.
Broke ass lame man, nigga, man.
Go ahead and drop these racks on goddamn granny mouth. But nah, for real. But all this really just goes back to me wanting to be a police officer. The main reason why I want to be a police
So you wanna beat on old people?
No. Let me explain to you.
So you want to be a whole ass nigga now? What the fuck?
Hold on. Let me explain first, then you can talk shit. So even though police officers do receive a lot of disrespect, I think that now is the best time to be one.
For good reason, though.
So you can prove to people that there are still some good police out here that abide by the law and do what they're supposed to do, and do not use their jurisdiction to basically overthrow people.
Whatever, this man gonna be out here body slamming your goddamn grandma.
This man here, Jesus Christ.
That nigga about to body grandmas out here, bro.
He gonna hit somebody's grandma with a sidewalk slam like Kevin Nash.
Damn.
I'm gonna hit your ass with a goddamn sidewalk slam.
Y'all hear this? This man finna use police brutality. He ain't even the police yet. This shit sad.
Premeditated force.
Man, so you gonna drop racks in grandma mouth? That's funny.
But what I'm finna say, damn, y'all just fucked my damn head up. I forgot.
You was talking
Christ.
about being a police officer.
Yeah. And with my mom passing away from a drug overdose, I know niggas have certain things that they do to cope with their problems, but drugs is definitely not it. I'm totally against all that shit. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that. I'm a square ass nigga.
So ain't no wrong with that.
But that's also
Exactly, we all can't be
to
DA.
basically
What?
right.
No, huh?
What?
Say-
What?
say
What? What the fuck? What the fuck has this got to do with me? How did I just get tossed into this? I know I do a little something though. You know, shit.
He does coke. He's
I don't
over
do
there
that
doing
shit.
coke. No, I'm
I
playing.
do heroin, nigga.
Whoa,
What? That's a hard white man drug. Jesus Lord. But yeah. And you also got to think, well, I mean, this is how I looked at it. I had all these problems going on, but I was always thinking to myself, there is always somebody going through worse shit than you.
Facts.
So it's like, even though I had both parents, you know, that passed away, my grandparents stealing money from me, it was still somebody out there that had it worse than me. And that's honestly another factor that kept me going. And seeing homeless people. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I work at the airport. I work at the airport, and I be seeing like all types of like different homeless people just come through there, and I'm like, golly, I do not want to be like that. Granted, I don't know what their story is or how they became homeless, but it's still just something that you just be like, God damn.
Don't want to go through that shit.
Yeah. Because me and my mom, we were homeless before too, and Jesus Christ, this shit was horrible.
I don't want to say nothing about homeless people, bro. I have a little theory on that though, but
Oh Lord. First he does hair run, now he talks about homeless folks. Get this man out of here.
Yeah, he's almost as worse as Kelson.
Sorry?
TikTok.
God damn, nigga done beat my ass with a baseball bat. Lamar, care to share your story?
Oh, okay.
Am I gonna cry?
No, I hope not. Unless you pussy. No, I'm playing.
Wow.
You remember when I said like how our generation is just now like kind of acknowledging like mental illness among the black community?
no.
In my family, I don't know if you know, but mental illness is hereditary.
Oh wow.
My mom, actually, she was the first one in my family that was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar. She was the first one because she's the first one. I'm pretty sure more of us probably be diagnosed with it, but you know they don't see it as a mental illness. They just think like if you crazy basically. So she had it. So I'm pretty sure I can kind of get it, or I can suffer from it or whatever. I'm pretty sure I do. But when I was growing up, man, same thing kind of like
you do.
what Darius said.
Stop.
You funny. Kind of like what Darius said. I was going through, insecurity when I was younger. I used to get teased a lot by kids, but I was angry when I was younger, so I used to fight a lot. So I used to fight all through school and shit, and I kind of used it as a coping mechanism, but I hated my fucking self. Couple times when I was a kid, about 10, 11, I tried to kill myself, but I was too scared to go through it. Yeah, because I used to, my cousin, he had a gun laying around, and I used to, think, I can just kill myself and get it over with or whatever. But I was too scared to go through it. So basically, when I was growing up, I was just real angry. My family, like, how Kelsey said, he didn't really grow up with a family, but I kind of did. My family didn't like me, man. Like my peoples didn't like me. My dad, my biological father, he liked my sister more, and my grandma and all of them, they kind of liked my sister more because she was light skinned. I don't know. It was weird as fuck. Like, when I was a kid, my father would actually come and get my sister, take her out and shit, spend time with her, but he didn't do it with me. He'll just buy me like a toy and like, okay, you good. And he still does that to this day. Like, I think I alluded to that with Kelsey, like where he'll actively send my sister money, but with me, he'll just be like, oh, yo, what's up, what you doing, every once in a while. So I don't really fuck with him like that. My grandma used to do it for a good minute, but she kind of stopped as I grew older. My grandmother on my mother's side, she couldn't stand me because I guess I used to, I was smart, and I was smarter than like her sons, my uncles. I don't know. They kind of held it against me that I was in a lot of gifted programs when I was growing up, and since my mom and my dad was working full time, I was usually over my grandma's house. When I got out of school and shit, and they kind of took it against. They kind of put it against me. I guess they thought that I thought I was better than them, which I wasn't. I was a fucking kid. So I used to fight my uncles a lot. And these are grown men, and it was because one of them was a fucking loser. He never moved away from her house. He stayed in her house his entire life. The other one was a crackhead. So I used to get into it with them niggas, and she hated me for it. Even though I'm fucking 12 and 13, and they grown men, they in their 30s and shit. And just a lot of, hate among my family, man. And I fucking hated my family for a long time. Like, I understood, like, I hated my mama and my stepdad and my real father for a minute, but then once I got older, I kind of understood my mom and my stepdad, because my mom was going through her whole schizophrenia thing. Like I said, before her, they never in my family was like dealt with mental illness like that. Motherfuckers probably had mental illness, but nobody ever really been like, hey man, you need to go see somebody, you need to go talk to somebody. She was the first one. So she was kind of going through it. And my mama, like, and we should have seen it coming, because like when I was younger, I thought it was just, in the hood and shit, hood shit happen. You get into a fight with somebody, or somebody try to hit your child or something, you ready to, put your hands on them. Like, nah, she used to, like, somebody would say something to me or my sisters or something, and she would pull a gun out on me, like, for no reason. So she was going through that. And my stepfather, he was going through something when he like around the time he turned 40, he was used to working like full time all the time. He was a construction worker. He was so used to working full time, he messed up his back. So for that point, he couldn't work anymore. He tried for a few years, but he just couldn't anymore. He was in too much pain, and it took a toll on him. He became depressed too, because he was so used to working and not sitting in the house all day. He cool now, because like once he accepted it, he was like, so he was going through that, and just it was a lot of pain growing up. I hated home so much, where I thought joining the military would be the best thing. It wasn't. I was just alone then. I didn't really fuck with nobody like that. I had friends, but I didn't really fuck with nobody while I was in the military, so that shit didn't help. And then, combat, the toll that takes on you. So, I'm pretty sure I got PTSD. As far as depression, I just had to, learn how to cope with it. I started doing meditation. Of course, I've always played video games my whole life. Same thing Darius said with the anime. Anime kind of helped. But I just had to learn how to fucking cope with a lot of shit, and, healthy coping, not just, because I did the whole drugs and alcohol shit. I used to smoke so much when I was like 17, 18. That didn't really help. It just slowed it down for a minute. And I'm not saying it won't help you. I mean, I don't know your life, but it didn't help me. That's why I don't smoke or drink like that now. So, as far as depression go, you have to baby steps, man. You got to kind of make your little plan. Like Darius said, he had his little plan where he worked on himself a lot. I had to. I still have a little anxiety from time to time, but for the most part, I had to pull myself up out that shit, man. I look at my family now. I used to hate them so much, but now it's like I felt sorry for them, because I understand what they was going through, man. Like, they're in their 50s and 60s, and they still going through shit. They still ain't got no money, and they still ain't, they still ain't up. And a lot of them, like, it's funny, but hey, it is what it is, man. So it went from hate to like Like I just felt sorry for them. Like I feel sorry for them now that they motherfuckers still on drugs. But now that now that they're getting older, like, but that's pretty much it. If you're going through depression, man, you just gotta find something that'll help you. You know, either like you can go the Kelsey route, you can go talk to somebody. That is very much recommended. Like I talked to a therapist for a little while, and it helped me a lot. But I wasn't gonna keep talking to these motherfuckers because you know I'm a real nigga. So I'm nah, for real though. Like that's one you just gotta find out. But you gotta acknowledge that if you are dealing with something or you think you have a mental illness or something like that, you gotta acknowledge it first, man. You need to go talk to somebody, be diagnosed so that they can kind of help you.
Talk about that shit, bro.
Don't let these you gotta talk about with your family, your spouse. Don't let them folks drug you up. You don't want to do that.
I heard about that shit, bro. That shit, and if they drug you up and shit, that shit's really not healthy for you at all.
That's what they did to my mom. That's what they did to my mom. And like for a minute, she was like, she wasn't even the same person. And then like she got off for all, she got off all that shit. Yeah, she got off all that shit. And like she owned a pill now, but it's just like one now. Cause that shit will turn you basically like if you're not careful, they'll turn you into a zombie, bro.
Somebody say you what?
So
That's true.
Yeah, but like I said, it's good in our generation, kind of
Talking about it now.
Yeah, cause man, how many people you know in your family in your neighborhood that might have was going through some shit, but they couldn't talk to nobody. They couldn't like get nobody to listen, and then they just turned to drugs, and then they went down a very wrong path, or they was dealing with the shit and they used anger and they made some mistakes that they can't get up out of now.
I'm glad all you boys went through that shit, man. Y'all stepped through that shit and stayed strong and shit, bro. On some real shit, man.
And life is so crazy because if my mom didn't pass, I would not have met none of these niggas.
Oh, word.
I would never met. Yep. Cause I stayed in Cobb County. That was like the last place me and my mom were staying before she had passed away. And then she passed, and then I moved to Atlanta, and then I met Darius. Then everything else like kind of sort of just came into line. Met James and Andrew. I met Lamar in like 2014. That nigga was a hoe then. I mean, he's still a hoe now, but
I'm still gonna knock you out. Like when I first met you, I wanted to like knock you out, and like over the years, all these years, I still want to knock you out. Like I still want to, crack your shit. Nah, but Kelsey, Kelsey is one of my closest friends, which is crazy.
you love me. Shut up, nigga.
It's crazy.
Y'all trying to get a W in Warzone with DA?
I don't know.
All right, bet. I'm about to get on there.
Nah, hold up, nigga.
What?
Yeah, you, nigga.
Me? What I do?
Yeah. I'm coming back. How nigga, you lied.
I was talking to somebody on the phone. I'm sorry.
Nigga, no,
He stayed doing me like that, so I mean, don't feel too bad.
I don't feel bad at all. That nigga just like straight up left me, bro. He just left the party and everything.
What?
Like that. Like after we lost, he said, "Man, fuck this shit." And then that nigga left, and I'm like, I guess I pecked and shit. Fuck.
My apologies. My internet was fucking up.
No, nigga.
It lagged me out and somehow cut off my PlayStation.
He said it lagged him out and cut off his PlayStation. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, my
Tyra,
connection
Bro,
horrible.
you
Man.
did not have to lie to me, fam.
Tyra said she want to play Warzone too.
All right, well, nigga,
Alright.
there we go. There goes a fourth.
Dang, I was just about to get a game 2K.
Cause me and Darius already got our W's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We could have got a W yesterday, but your ass just stopped playing. No, we knew what he was about to do. We knew what he was about to do.
What are you doing?
So
Your
what
ass
you
left
saying-
without
so what
any
you saying is-
explanation.
What you saying is,
I went to go eat supper.
so what you saying is that it was Bernica's fault.
No, I'm saying it's your fault.
Huh?
You a hoe.
Wow.
I approve this message. Fuck that nigga.
Wow. Wow. Dang.
Bro, how you gonna say wow and you just left abruptly, bro? You said I ain't gonna. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say I'm gonna be back, bro.
You know, I said, all right, I'm full with you.
No, you didn't even say that.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't say anything, bro. You just leave.
You didn't say shit.
You can be in mid conversation with you, and you just click.
Bro, we was having a whole cool conversation, bro. We was actually talking about the depression topic.
Damn, I just
I
laughed.
was like, damn, bro. I ain't never
This
really been
nigga Curtis
depressed
gonna send me a
before,
gift for
bro.
niggas hugging. Curtis, leave me alone, nigga.
To my room
Out
alone.
there, not Tyra. You still play?
I told this nigga, dang, I ain't really been depressed, bro. And I asked him, you been depressed and all that? And that nigga just got quiet on me. Next thing you know, he left. I'm like, damn. I guess not.
Oh, damn, I apologize.
He started having flashbacks when y'all asked him that.
Yeah, you ain't got no story.
fresh, bro.
No, sir, bro. I do not have any stories, bro.
All right, baby.
I've never
Tell the story back when you. Tell the story of you in your whole days then.
What?
Yeah, when you used to get around. Let's hear them stories. I want a good laugh.
Used to get around. I don't get around, man. I don't do that
All right.
He still, nah, he said he used to get around. He still get around.
shit.
He said that shit don't stop.
I ain't got no story. The only thing that's possibly happened to me is I almost got a baby planted on me, but that shit was fake, so it's all good.
Damn.
Shit.
Bernica said,
At least it wasn't my situation.
Bernica said, why do y'all think guys are hesitant to speak on their oppressive experiences?
Because I'll tell you why. Because niggas are so obsessed with being so being so tough, hard, manly, having this big ass stature about themselves that they're afraid to open up about what's really going on. So they just hide that shit.
I mean, we put it on ourselves, kind of like if you share. It used to be when you share that shit, first thing on nigga gonna call you is soft or gay or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's a big part.
Yeah, I was just saying that they probably get it. They probably scared of it getting used against them and shit.
Yeah.
The women,
And I mean-
men do that shit, bro.
This nigga strung out over a bitch, bro. That's the nigga said in that K-Dot skit. Nigga strung out over a bitch. Yeah, nigga strung out over a bitch. Fuck. I was hurt, nigga.
Just like that one dude, then he just killed himself. He was like a producer or something, and it was
A
like,
dude
damn,
down here.
yeah, he
And I see
stressed
it,
out over. He
what's
stressed
his
out
name,
over a bitch.
God damn, why I can't remember this nigga name now? Dallas rapper though. Why I can't remember this nigga name now?
But yeah, it definitely needs to be talked about a lot more often.
It does, bro. But we scared too. I don't know
Shit,
why
I'm-
we scared.
I mean, I'm not scared no more. My main thing of why I wasn't talking about my shit is because niggas ain't been through what I've been through. It's a rare occasion you find somebody whose both parents passed, niggas stealing from them, niggas really ain't have no support at all like that, like all together wrapped in one. So being a teenager dealing with that shit, you really don't have nobody to talk to, because when you're a teenager, you're starting to find out who you are. And even then, you still might not even find out who you are. Because there's grown niggas now that still don't know who they are.
And a lot of people don't understand, like, the reason why they still be going through a lot of shit that they suffered when they was a child, they wasn't able to talk to somebody. So And that shit will affect everything in your life, bro. People don't understand it. It will affect everything.
Darius, come on.
People asking questions.
What, on Twitch?
Oof. Questions. Good to respond. How do y'all think we can
But,
change that? Does it start how we raise our boys?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, most definitely.
How we raise
when
our
you-
next generation is gonna help so much.
Cause like, okay, let's say you have two kids, a boy and a girl. They both roughly about the same age. You know, you got a little girl, you put her on the bike, you let her, ride the bike. She fall down, you kiss her boo-boo, give her a hug, give her a kiss. It's gonna be all right. Just get on the bike and try again. Boy does that, gets to crying. It's like, get up, be a man about it. That's not the way you go about it. That's a kid. You gotta give little man the same love that you gave old girl. I said old girl. Your little girl.
Yeah, we have a very grave responsibility to, teach our children that it's okay to, be vulnerable. I said be vulnerable, but okay.
Like I said, I was talking to my mom.
Crying is also
about it.
necessary.
I'm talking to my mom about it. All it led to was arguments. Shit, I don't want to talk about it.
And that be messed up in black households too.
But y'all gotta learn to, like I said, same thing with my moms. You gotta learn to forgive your parents for that type of stuff because they don't know what the fuck. They never went through that shit, or they never was able to talk to their parents about it. Probably.
True, and then there's not a book to parenthood to follow. You just gotta read
Yeah.
it.
Especially among the black community.
Yeah.
But people have their children young and don't know what the hell they doing.
Exactly. And a lot of folks had to go through certain other shit like single parent family households and stuff like that where you probably won't even have the time or chance to be able to talk to your mom or your dad about that because they have to make sure they caring for you financially. That was the best thing I had learned. Just forgive your parents and understand what they were going through.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But not me though, cause boy, nigga ain't would've goddamn came up all the racks all they had. You hear me? Nah, I'm playing.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
My grandparents.
Are you on,
with my
you been
money?
drinking? Oh, okay.
I have.
This man here.
Rob, you coming?
I'm coming.
I mean, especially, if you're in a relationship, and I mean, if you and your, if
From here,
what'd you say, Darius?
I just sent somebody like,
Oh,
Wait.
but
So, Kelsey, you had a brother and sister, right?
yes.
Lamar, how many siblings did you have? Did you have any siblings?
I have about 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Yeah,
My
I know
bad.
Rad.
Like,
Rad,
yeah,
you
like
got a brother.
5.
I know Rad got a brother.
I had 3 sisters.
But 3 sisters? Okay.
I want to say on my dad's side, I want to say I got like 8 siblings on his side.
And somebody
Do
said,
y'all like, oh, sorry.
Renika said, looking back on y'all experiences, what do you think you needed in those moments that could have helped?
Some pussy.
Hey, we gonna get you arrested. I'm tired of you.
Nah, I'm playing. Let me stop playing. Looking back on all y'all experiences, what do you think you needed on those moments that could have helped?
Stars.
My situation, I say a listening ear.
Same.
Same thing, and maybe a little bit will help.
Because I remember when my mom passed away. Well, let me just go ahead and say that whole story. So my mom, she was very, very sick due to her old drug use, which led to like a whole bunch of complications with her health like down the line. So this particular day, she said that we had gotten to an argument. And another thing, for people that are watching this shit, your words, please think about what you say before you say it sometimes when you're arguing. So Me and my mom had got to an argument. It was a petty ass argument, but I forgot what we argued about. But it wasn't worth it. But I basically told her, "I hope you go away forever." That was like the day before she passed. So the day of, we had woke up and she said she was going to the doctor just for like a regular checkup and stuff. I say, okay, cool. And at this point, my mom, she done been in the hospital like several times and stayed in there for days and stuff. So I'm really numb to it. I'm thinking, okay, I go to school, I get out, and then I'm gonna, probably either see my mama here at the house, or I'm probably just gonna go to the hospital and see her. So I get back to our hotel and I see my grandparents parked in the front. So I go up to them, I was like, y'all, came up here to get me? And I was like, yeah, come on, let's go. So I get in the car, we ride and stuff. I said, we're gonna go visit mama, and they didn't say nothing. So I just thought it was weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. I was just in the back of the seat doing my homework. So I asked again, I was like, we're gonna go see mom, and they just didn't say nothing. I still don't think nothing of it. I'm just thinking, we just going to the hospital. So we go to the hospital, and I see my mom. At this point, my mom, she was already dead. And I thought she was asleep. So I just get my book, and I sit in the chair, and I just sit there and keep on doing my work, not knowing that my whole mom is deceased right next to me. So the doctor comes in with the police. So I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? So the doctor basically gets down like on one knee. He says, Kelsey, as you know, your mom, she was supposed to come see us today at the doctor's office. I was like, yeah. She had said, well, something happened, and she had to call the ambulance to come up here and, not come up here, but to get her and bring her up here. I was like, okay. Like he's like egging it on, but not telling me what the hell is going on. So I'm just like, okay, get to the point. So he said, while your mom was on the way here, she passed away in the ambulance. She got up here to the hospital, and there was nothing more that we could do for her because she was already gone by the time she even got up here. And when he had said that, I had said, what do you mean she's gone? Like, is she like brain dead or something? And he was like, no, your mother, she passed away at around 3 o'clock today. And then I looked at her and my eyes got big. I just started crying. I started throwing my books. I ran out the room. I was throwing shit. And like no, nobody didn't do nothing because they understood. They had to let me get that out. So I'm throwing shit, and like the doctor crying, the police crying, my grandparents, they starting to tear up. And the officer was like, since the mother has passed away, will you be the next of kin to take him in? Because if not, then he was basically gonna take me to the foster home that day. And that's when my grandparents were like, no, we'll take him in.
The hell?
That shit was wild.
Like why would they? Never mind, right?
Exactly.
No,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
No, ask.
They put her on the bed and everything and let you come in and shit and not say anything.
Yeah, like I'm thinking everything cool. Like, I'm honestly thinking that she just sleep. So it was like for like the whole first hour, I was literally sitting there right next to a deceased body. But that shit was wild. Oh. Fuck, nigga, what you want? Nigga, I got $900. Oh, yeah, he needs that.
Damn. Spam them heartbreaks in the chat, man. What's up?
Okay.
Hostiles in the area.
But man, it's life. It happens, so. Do I think I'll be in the same position that I am now in life if my mom was living? Definitely not.
Really?
He said,
Yeah.
do y'all think y'all experiences with depression or life in general has affected your relationships romantic?
Hell yeah, they affected mine.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, because after my mom died, like my mom, she was like my everything. And I was a teenager when she passed, so I never got the talk of how to treat a woman, you know, do this, that, and the third with a woman, and like be open with them and all that type of stuff. Because I was just becoming a teenager. Oh Lord, they shooting.
From behind.
And dealing with depression when you going through, I mean, when you with somebody, it will fuck it up too, because you really don't be wanting to do shit. You feel like you're not good enough and shit like that, and that can put a real strain on the relationship.
Yep. Because I have fucked over some great women in my past that did not deserve it.
Yeah, and I know I ruined at least one relationship with that shit.
From about five, six. So it was a lot. And with my grandparents being so up in age, god damn, they shot me. But yeah, with my grandparents being so up in age, they really couldn't give me that talk either. Cause my grandfather at the time, that nigga was like 87, and my grandmother, she was like 72. So.
I'm in actual. Ready for recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Hostiles in the area.
Relocating.
Bro, who the fuck is shooting us?
From the back.
Damn it!
There's you ain't answering the questions.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
That's why I can't the Warzone it.
Yeah, that's why he be not trying to play Warzone.
But no, yes, yes, they have affected my relationships. Especially with me like being insecure.
Yeah, that's a big one, man.
Bro, he got me like that.
Where you shoot you from?
Same place I just tagged.
Damn. Okay, I see them. They like over here. One of them probably. Ooh.
Somebody just landed over here.
Sound. He showed link. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate.
Damn.
Niggas dying.
That's what I get. That is what I get. They might be running in this bitch too.
I didn't even see this bitch on the corner.
Where you see him at?
Down.
Oh, never mind. You say he down over there?
You're losing ground.
What else she asked?
Nah, never mind.
I already answered. What do you think you needed in those moments? You needed somebody to talk to, somebody who could relate. Really, having somebody that just looking at you like they haven't experienced what you experienced is just it's really just a waste of time trying to explain all this shit.
Set the claymore.
Is there anything y'all plan to do with your kids to ensure they don't have to go through that type of stuff? First,
Yes, I will talk to them to make sure they are okay
Yep.
about anything.
be having experience with it, I'll be able to relate.
Damn, bro, what the fuck did this nigga shoot me with?
Crap.
Exactly, yeah, ensure they don't go through the same thing. Because I would definitely want my kid to tell me what he or she is going through on a daily basis.
Hostiles in the area.
Relocating the safe zone.
And don't gaslight your kids, please.
Hostiles in the area.
I think that's what they be
What you mean?
saying. Gaslight.
What you mean by gaslight them?
Don't don't when they going through shit like that, don't make them, you know, think they soft or something wrong with them. But that was more not for you. I was talking like to the
Yeah, the one, bro.
stream.
Oh, I just didn't understand what you meant.
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, that's what gaslight basically means. Cause it's a lot of that still going on. To the point where dudes.
What?
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
Shit.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal. Only 10 remain. You're nearly done.
Got any more questions? While I'm idle right now, I could probably answer them.
Shit, I fuck around have to play something else. My heart not in it right now, bro. My heart not in it, bro. God damn.
What going on? You alright?
Y'all just drop some shit, nigga. Y'all act like y'all didn't just drop all that shit.
Yeah, man, we getting in our feelings tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
Somebody come to
BK.
me.
Shit
At
get
the
see,
top.
there you go. There it is. There it
Wait,
is.
no, what you finna say, Lamar? Shit get what? Shit get what?
I said,
Yeah,
I'm about to say
shit
shit
getting
getting,
gay.
shit getting uncomfortable. That's what I was about to say, you damn bigot.
Oh.
You were just an awful person.
he said he need a hug and some warm milk.
You need some oatmeal.
Not the warm milk.
Bobby mad as hell. And some warm milk. Man. Don't get me started about that shit, dog.
But no, since I'm dead, yes, that shit did affect my last relationship, man. Me being insecure about myself, bringing that shit on to her, me thinking I'm not good enough, bringing that shit on to her. It's tough, like dealing with somebody who don't think they're good enough because you gotta constantly reassure them, and that shit get draining. Poor DA dealt with my shit earlier than get on here to hear this. That's how I said. You going to prison?
Okay, I finna get this goddamn loadout drop.
They had you drinking cow milk or almond milk? I did.
Bro, this shit was silk milk.
Anything's better than cow milk. That shit is garbage.
Motherfucker had me drinking silk milk from the
We
carton.
need to get right here.
That shit was horrible, bro.
Setting rally point. Gas is inbound. Setting rally.
Anything better than cow milk. That shit is ass.
I fuck with cow milk.
That shit is ass, man. I tried to eat a bowl of cereal today. That shit taste like dog food.
Not
This
dog.
is-
What the fuck were you eating? Bran flakes?
That's a 403.
Some off-brand ass cinnamon toast crunch. That shit was garbage.
That's why.
The milk garbage too. It made it worse.
It's a 403.
Marking waypoint coordinates. Hostile spot. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Oh, word. Bro, how does shit hit me, bro?
Only 4 enemies remain.
I am in this building.
Oh, they gotta move up. They gotta move up.
New safe zone.
Y'all win, it's not on me. I didn't do shit this game, bro.
Losing ground.
Oh, y'all
Yeah,
won?
we catch them black one.
We finna.
That's a win. You took what was yours and made them pay for it.
Wow. Well, damn, there we go. We won. Hey!
Somebody said, what's y'all opinion on oat milk? Ain't never had
What the
it.
fuck is oat milk?
Oatmeal is fire.
I'm
Bro,
about
don't
to
listen to
decide.
this.
Fuck this shit, bro. I am not about to be. Man. Shut the fuck up or something. I don't know.
Nigga, what is oat milk?
Oatmeal
It
is
come from
fire.
oats, I guess.
I don't know where it come from. That shit fire though.
All I know is almond milk ain't real milk.
Almond milk fire too.
What? So you can milk a nut? Pause. Hey yo.
You just
what?
wanted to say that. You just couldn't wait to say that, huh?
No, dead ass.
Hey, DA, you sure you ain't went through no shit like that, bro? Cause you feeling it right now. You alright?
I'm fine, bro. I just hate to hear that all y'all went through that shit, man.
Hey,
I mean,
Life wasn't like that for me, bro.
We're grown now, so
I'm
we're
not saying I
definitely more control of our
had
problems.
both of my parents in the crib, bro, but I've seen fights and all that type of shit, bro, but I've never been depressed in my life. I've seen bullshit. Of course, I grew up in Oak Cliff, so I've seen bullshit, bro. But I just never dealt with it on a level that y'all dealt with that shit, bro. And
I feel you.
I'm glad y'all all went through that shit and dealt with those.
You
type of
glad we
hard
went through that
times.
shit?
Yes, bro. That shit builds character, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, counsel this nigga, man.
I can't.
Nah, you right though.
hey,
Yeah.
Bernica said, do y'all think it's natural for people or kids to make fun of people or joke about people? We say you never know what a
It's
person is
natural.
going through, but can people or kids be so harsh? Bullying makes people depressed.
Because they probably depressed too.
Man, I had.
So that might be their coping mechanism.
I was getting braided like what 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago. Some kid came up to me. You don't look nothing like Travis Scott. I was like, I'm not trying to look like him. I was like, that shit kind of hurt my feelings though. I was like, damn, like why you just gonna be like, why you just gonna talk about me like that?
Yeah, it's not right, but you know, it's part of the experience, man.
Yeah, kids are naturally mean, bro. They like they say it. They always say kids always tell the truth and shit. So that's how shit is.
Yeah.
It's part of the course.
Hey, did any of y'all in the chat ever get bullied before? If so, like, what did they bully y'all about?
I've been bullied though. I've been bullied,
No.
bro.
Like
I've been
in
bullied.
Kirkwood, ain't no bullies, bro. Like, well, you can get bullied, but that's up to you. Most of the time, we, you know,
It is. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You
It
try to
work?
bully me? Like, I'm with it. So
Oh shit.
Oh, jeez.
Niggas made fun of me for shit I didn't even have control of. Niggas made fun of me because I wore glasses. Nigga, what?
soon as that nigga wake up, he gotta look around for his glasses. That shit sad. Lame ass nigga. No, I'm playing.
Ugh, you look like a little light-skinned Jordan from Burning Man, big ass boy. What?
That ain't for me.
I just walked in.
Nah, it is for me.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. Why do you have this type of energy?
Right. Oh, shit, hey. Thing I adopted to get through that shit, I watched a lot of NBA. You know, back then, when Kobe was still alive, I had adopted his mentality, bro. That my mentality can apply to anything, bro. I use that shit to, like, focus on my goals, focus on working out, focus on looking better, focus on getting better. That shit helped me. All about your mind. You gotta stop with the war on your mind. What's up, ISIS? Bernica said people make my name.
That nigga did say ISIS like that.
What's my name? ISIS Buffington. And Bernica
Really,
said
bro?
people made fun of my name.
I couldn't even hear that shit was muted.
Oh shit, my nigga up in here.
Tyra said I've been bullied all my life. What they bully you about?
What up, chick?
What's up?
People made fun of my name. What the hell?
Just so Lamar and Kelsey know, this is my brother that came in here, y'all. So
What's up, yo?
He not gonna get the crying in here, is he?
ain't nobody crying, fam. You been watching the stream, bro?
Yeah. Well, I don't not no more, but I was watching earlier.
Shit hurt my damn soul, bro.
Yeah.
D.A. had to take a couple shots, but you know, he didn't cry.
Hold on real quick, yeah.
But like you said, D.A., you know, that shit build character, bro.
That shit does build character, bro. That's why I'm glad y'all able to tell this story too, like without trying to hide it.
Yeah, I used to
Cause
try to
niggas do
hide
like
that
to try to
shit
hide
forever.
that shit, you know.
I
Niggas
hear
don't
my
want
shit
to
so
talk about
long,
that type
though,
of
so.
shit. So it's a good thing that y'all able to talk about it today without, you know, going to a dark place type shit.
Renika said, I had big feet. Even my teacher used to laugh at me.
Nigga, what?
He said, you had?
Some whole ass shit.
What you mean, grew into your feet?
I was about to say, yeah, he said had.
Probably just grew into them.
I got a funny story.
But
It was this girl back in middle school that I was supposedly dating. You know, I don't count that type of shit. My brothers know the story too, bro. I always bring this shit back up to me. But this girl I was supposedly dating, and she like we was just in class one day, and they was just going around the classroom just asking, "Oh, who y'all dating? Who y'all dating?" And they got to her, and they was like, "Who you dating?" And she said, "Me." She pointed at me and shit. Everybody just said, "Ugh." I was like, "Damn."
It's so fucking horrible.
Oh, like, that's some fucked up shit, bruh. That shit hurt me. It's all good though, you know. Fuck them hoes. They all ugly now.
This man here.
All the whole broke now. He talking about.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of them cute right now, so let me shut up.
yeah,
Bitch ass nigga.
They got kids.
got kids. No wrong.
They got kids. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with having kids. You know, they you know, got some bullshit. They in some bullshit. No disrespect, but fuck them.
Bro, what the hell? Squad selection. What the hell is this?
Yeah, that bullying shit is bad, man. Like to devote your life to making somebody time horrible, it's just bad, man.
Yeah.
But you know what, bro? Growing up in a black community, that's the type of shit you got to deal with, though. Like sometimes you can't even call it bullying, almost.
No, it's bullying.
Because
you know,
it's bullying, but like, bro,
We just been trained to.
we've been
Yeah.
trained. Exactly, bro. That's a great way of putting it.
Be like, man up, boy.
I said, Renika said, how y'all gonna handle y'all kids being bullied or being the bully?
Oh, bro, we gonna stomp Lil Bro out.
and that ain't gonna solve shit. But anyway,
Nah, I'm fine.
I mean, as far these goddamn these folks at these schools, they gotta get a better handle on that shit, man, because they be sweeping that shit under the rug.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cause when I was like in elementary school, like the teachers had permission to beat us.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
think-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I swear.
You
Yeah,
was getting bullied by grown people.
This
How
man
y'all say
here.
that shit?
like they had to call our parents to get permission first, and then they could do it. That's fucked up. That's fucked
Where was
up.
you at?
I went to Anderson Park Elementary.
Yeah, I would say they gotta be some shit in the suburbs or somewhere not Atlanta.
No, that is Atlanta, nigga.
The Atlanta police
That's over
force?
back- Yeah.
Oh nah. Family gonna jump the shit out of that teacher.
Ashley said, yep, with a paddle.
See, I ain't tripping.
I heard about this shit. I only saw that shit on TV. When I was
Exactly in white schools. I thought that shit was in white schools, bro.
I'm gonna handle my kids being bullied.
Lamar, get to the front. You're getting a paddle.
Man, if they go to a
Cool.
black school, I'm gonna tell my kids to join back. Shit, roast them back. That's
Exactly.
Exactly, bro. That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta get them to do, bro.
Nah, for real. You gotta send them to school with an arsenal, bro.
Hell yeah.
Kids that get picked on is the ones that don't say nothing bad.
Man, real shit.
Hey, Chiz, you trying to play Warzone?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the next match though. I'm over here trying to order some Uber Eats. I don't know what I want to eat though.
Yeah, fam. Sometimes you just gotta take that shit to the 10 if you get, you know, roasted though. Shit.
Yeah, roast back.
Just be your day that day.
Yeah,
goddamn
man.
They be trying to goddamn laugh that shit off with them. And then, boy, you always go ahead.
They gonna get our ass, dude.
I know you ain't laughing. What you laughing about?
This nigga here.
You just gotta take that shit to the 10, bro.
Can't even laugh a little
Don't come
too
to school with a
hard.
gun next day.
That's him crying in his cereal the next morning.
And with my warm milk.
Can't even laugh hard. Niggas gonna say, "Oh, shit, I know you ain't laughing."
Bro, just imagine, bro, getting bullied and then going home trying to tell your old grandparents that don't even comprehend what you're talking about, and they fall asleep while you're explaining it. Then you gotta eat your warm cereal with your warm milk.
Bro, why are you eating warm cereal at night though?
Baby,
bro?
baby,
Come on, fam.
baby, have some cornflakes.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
At this point, it's kind of your fault for eating the warm milk. You knew what you was gonna get.
My grandma didn't cook.
Hey,
Grandma did not cook. Grandma did not cook at all, bro.
So you couldn't make yourself some?
Dog, I was 14. I didn't know what to do.
Bro, I could make
Nigga,
myself
make
a hot dog at 14.
That was the first thing I learned how to cook a hot dog.
Yeah, that's all I was majorly eat. I'll get, and then like they didn't like white bread or anything, so like everything that I ate that was like a sandwich was on wheat bread.
Of course. You know,
I hated wheat bread.
Wheat bread fire.
I hated it.
Wait, was it
You just got
honey
bad.
wheat or was it whole wheat?
Yeah, honey.
Whole wheat.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, honey wheat? Oh, hell nah, bro.
He said,
I said
whole,
whole-
he said whole
You
wheat. That
tripping.
shit.
If it was whole
Whole
wheat,
wheat?
then yeah.
Yeah, he said whole wheat. Honey wheat fire.
You said whole? You said whole?
Yes, whole wheat. Yes.
whole
Oh.
wheat tastes like you biting into a soggy ass piece of cardboard.
Oh, I wouldn't have ate that shit either. That ain't no hot dog.
Dog. That's why I had to always just
Eat the
try and
warm
get
food.
happy for try and get happy for lunch the next day. Like, damn, I hope these niggas made something out of light.
Oh, so yeah.
you know what happens if you don't.
You had to eat lunch, huh?
Yeah. Huh, Dad, get my money. As a matter of fact, give me some money.
I fucking hated lunch, man. I hated school lunch.
Cheese.
God damn it.
Alright. Come on.
Wait, we going
The
down
only, thing
there?
the only thing I liked about school lunch was like the milk, because I could get strawberry milk. And then when I got older, that shit started to taste like ass too.
Bro, all that shit would add the vanilla milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk. Man, that shit suck.
Like, goddamn, is this life?
Right.
Like, shit just
Niggas
getting
having a
worse and worse.
nigga having a whole cheeseburger with strawberry milk. Nigga, what? What kind of homeless ass shit? Like,
Yeah, that shit
dog,
was
why
awful.
y'all? Yeah, right.
Somebody's trying to shoot at me, bro.
I'm gonna figure out.
Oh, he over there. He don't. I can't really point it out right now.
Bruh, somebody home.
I'm pointing out on the map right there.
Y'all make this y'all loadout? Ooh.
It could be worse though.
Somewhere over there.
You could be getting bullied in the white school. They be getting stuffed in lockers.
They
and
coming
shit.
up. They coming up.
Bro, what the fuck was that? Nigga hit me with that gas. With that gas.
Are you okay, sir?
No, nigga hit me with that gas.
Bro, this nigga with the sniper tagging my
Oh yeah,
shit.
boy.
Another one over here on the left.
Fuck ass man.
He right
On
here
the
somewhere.
left.
Hostiles in the area.
Probably in his room.
Nah, he was shooting at me. He had threw a goddamn grenade.
Yeah, he in here. He in here. Bitch. One more.
Get this guy.
Goddamn nigga had some shit on him.
School lunch was disgusting. They had the nerve to be charging motherfuckers for it. Yeah, why the fuck you charge this money for this nasty ass shit, man?
Bullshit.
Ain't that the goddamn
So
shit.
Tyra said, say strawberry milk again.
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk. He talking about
Probably.
strawberry milk.
I got a munitions box.
Hey,
I got an armor box.
they up here. They up here. I don't know if I should push that. Let me go back. I was like, ooh, smart. Ooh. My chance.
Broke his armor.
Sniper nigga.
Good shit.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Nigga
Where the
right here.
munitions box at?
Hostiles in the
I'm about
area.
to,
I see
oh,
it.
more
Never
niggas
mind.
coming.
Come on, let's drop now.
Right here. How the fuck did he get me?
Be advised, UAV
How at me?
Oh, he had a shotgun.
TV for resupply.
See the other nigga in there? Oh, the niggas at that loadout over
Hey,
there.
buy another loadout.
Grid marked. Go for close air.
Yeah, school lunch, man. That shit was so goddamn pop. Man, school lunch was that shit so ass.
Yeah, catch
Oh shit, let me get UAV.
I'll load up.
You said buy a loadout?
This is light. What is going on? Y'all see this on this? Oh, y'all probably can. Yeah.
Care package marked.
Oh, boy.
You see how I tried to dodge this shit?
Let me go ahead and get this UAV.
You've got gas moving in.
Tell me when to pop it. Pause.
That's pause worthy?
Tell me when to pop it.
It's not really pause already.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's not. Now, if you said something about like, tell me when to never mind.
Sir!
This nigga here, bro.
There are kids watching.
Yeah. I hope it ain't no kids in
Stupid ass.
here.
Actually,
God damn, I'm just getting all the money.
Hostiles in here. Disregard my loss.
actually, you might want the kids here. Them niggas be bringing niggas like a motherfucker for some reason.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah,
PewDiePie's
there,
name
bro.
famous.
Me and Ninja, weak ass.
Taking fire.
All the nigga fans is kids, bro.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Damn, so this shit gonna probably close over here too.
Yeah.
I mean, you shoot from
They shooting over here though.
right here.
Hostiles in the area.
I'm about to get a goddamn precision.
Gas closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh, he dropped down. He dropping down right here.
Whoa! What the fuck? Hey, somebody over here, straight ahead, DA, to the right.
Yep. He getting them up too. He probably went behind.
Yeah. He back this way.
Be advised, UAV is
He in here.
RTV for resupply.
Bitch.
Pick up that UAV.
Got him.
One of y'all.
Hey, you pop
Y'all
it. You
can.
pop it.
Friendly UAV. Enemy
No. Oh, I was about to say I got that prezi.
prices are back to normal.
Who niggas that shooting me?
We'll say this. That was a
That's still on the
good.
blue pink.
No
Niggas,
bullshit.
niggas up here somewhere.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hostiles in the area.
try to.
Man, school and that shit was horrible, man. Especially Thanksgiving time, because them motherfuckers get in the kitchen trying to cook turkey and ham, and all that shit was just like some wet shit.
That shit like a wet brake pad they were feeding her.
Bro, what is this white light, bro?
On my mama, on my hood.
Head ass.
I look fly, I look good.
4 teams, 12. I mean, 4.
Mark the target.
Got one run. We got one running.
Oh shit.
Excuse me.
Next objective located.
Just to get some more money to get some more kills.
Watch that left side of the map too, just in case people are starting to creep.
Somebody tried to get me.
Only 10 are left.
Changes.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe.
Nice.
Got a sniper or something. Fuck, I missed. God.
Whoa!
Where?
Hey, from the right.
Yeah, he over here, bro.
Hostiles in the area.
Got him. Ooh, that was a good one.
I see him. He over there.
Hostiles in the area.
He in there.
Yeah. He getting his boy back.
Yeah, he ran to the back. He ran to the back.
Grid marked. Go for close air.
This is Striker 3-1. Good copy. Strike it. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take that.
Shit.
Hostile down.
Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found. Correct hit.
I'm trying to buy UAV. Oh shit.
He over there.
No.
We need a recce. Send that flyover.
All right here.
Get under there. There's two right there. There's two over there, Kelsey.
Hostiles in the area.
Good shit.
Got one. Killed him. Team wipe. Oh.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
All of them right there. They coming down.
Yep. 3 on 4.
I hit him with the Prezi.
Cool.
One over there.
Oh shit.
I got a sniper.
No, I don't need
Gas
that.
is moving in. New safe zone located.
Down in the gas.
Shit.
Right
I'm
here,
down.
right here.
I see him. Down one. They all in there.
I mean,
Someone
somebody
in here.
can.
Hold on.
Hello.
Got him.
Shit.
Hey.
Hey, we played that perfect.
Fuck out of here.
Good shit.
Okay, back to back. All right.
Yeah, I'm in my bag now. That's all I need in that shot, nigga. I'm in my bag now. Fuck this nigga.
That's true. I don't know what this person
Man said I'm on that drink, but I'm ready now.
Lock. That was a cool little clutch by me though.
Oh, let me see what the
Yes.
we got. How many kills did I have?
2.
What?
10.
3.
6. Cool little clutch.
Hey,
Gee,
be good. Be good.
Yeah, I'm in the building, bro.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Look at baby Carson.
Man came in here sounding sexy and to my ear, bro. I'm in the building, y'all.
Oh, hey, oh.
Hey, pause that.
I'm in the building, y'all.
That man say he sounds sexy.
I'm in the building, y'all.
And then he gonna come in here and say, just come on with the Quiet Storm, fucking Isaac Hayes, motherfucker.
I know what we did here, man.
But that man Curtis gonna send me a gift for the nigga hugging another nigga from the back. Curtis, you don't get the hell on.
Yeah, he sent me that shit too. I'm like, Curtis, man, get your ass on, man.
Dog.
About the time, 2 hours. I try to keep the stream 2 hours. Appreciate y'all coming out. Only reason because I don't feel like editing all that. Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming out. Listen to our stories, man. Help someone today. Remember, don't bug and shit with steps.
Exactly.
Yes.